What is up, everyone? Today we will be doing a full poll day. And now, what that means is I'm going to be recording every exercise. You guys can see what you like, see what you think. And yeah, so to start off any gym day, specifically poll day, we got to get the pre workout stack. So for carbs, we do the Rice Krispie Treat, the mega size, 260 calories, like 50 grams of carbs, what you need before a workout. I had a little meal of ground beef and pita, whatever you want to call it, earlier. Next, for the pre-workout, we need caffeine. We have the Monster, the Pumpkin Punch. Then for my pump supplement, the Nitric Oxide Booster. After that, for my electrolyte and creatine, I take the Echo Light, the Blackberry Lemonade. And then I had the creatine monohydrate and grape flavor NutriCost. And that is my pre-workout stack for my poll days. Let's get into the fucking video. Let's get to the damn gym. Come on. Let's fucking go, baby. So first thing, we got preacher curls. And so with the preacher curl, you want to make sure your triceps are on the pad and that you're getting that full range of motion. You want the exercise to be hardest at the bottom of the rep. And so I like doing a couple warm-up sets, one super light, and then I move into a heavier warm-up set. This was a 110, and then after that we will go on to the full set. So this is just a set of 110. That was a set of 51. Then we're going to go up to about 160, 161 with the micro loading. All right, we got the we got our first working set. This is with 161 and 0.2, and we got the Echo Vision cuffs, and we'll be going for like 5, 6, maybe 7 reps. So yeah, let's do it. Low-key looking like Dev with the front-facing hat, the Controlling Sandy shirt. This is kind of tough. All right, let's go. Come on. It's 5. Let's fucking go. Okay. All right. So whenever you're doing your workout, I believe you should be doing the hardest things and the things you want to bring up first. But the reason I do my preacher curls first, I feel like my biceps are one of my best muscle groups. But I do it for the growth, but also just to warm up. And I think having a good warm up is best for growing, hitting a warm up for any part of your muscle groups. It's just good for trying to get just for your second exercise, your third exercise. So for second, I do my wide grip rows because I need to work on my lower and mid traps because they are probably my weakest point in the back. And so I've done my first 2 warm-up sets, and this is my first working set. So we got the cuffed Echo Vision straps, code Henry110, shameless plug. And so we are going to do our first set on here and see how it goes. I did the same weight last time, so we're hoping to get about 6 or 7 reps. I love shooting for that 4 to 7 rep range and usually hitting about 5, 6, 7. So let's see how the set goes. Six reps, nice. Okay. One more thing. When doing your wide grip rows for your upper traps, your mid and lower traps, you need to focus on pulling wide and retracting the scapula because that is how your traps are grown. That's why you can do a Kessler shrug and your traps be grown. That's it for upper back rows. To the next exercise. All right, so next we have an underhand cuffed reverse curl. I do instead of hammer curls now because I just like the way it feels. I like it more. I enjoy it more, and I'm going to be more consistent on them. Doing 42.5 pounds. I've already done my 2 warm-up sets, and yeah, we'll get into it. We do 2 sets each arm, and let's see how it goes. It's a little bit of raising weight, and that is always a good sign, but a bad sign. So we're going to see how it goes. I feel so weird just talking to a camera, dude. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm just like sitting here talking to myself. It's fucking weird. All right. Yeah, so we're going to start with the right arm and see how many reps I can get. Let's go. Oh, I'm taking them off. Got 5 or 6 on that set. That was good. All right, next we have the lat pull down. On this lat pull down, it'll look like I'm not going too far down. My hands are pretty close together. That is on purpose. This lat pull down is for my rear delts and my upper and a little bit of the mid lat. But this is what you call a sagittal pull down because you pull it down in the sagittal plane. Now, later you'll see me do a frontal pull down where it's a little wider grip and it'll hit the frontal plane and hit the lower lat. But for this lat pull down, it will just be those lower lats or those upper and mid lats. And I had done one warm up set. This will be my second warm up set, and then we will go into a working set. This right here is 180, and I do about 220 for my working sets. And yeah, so let's get into it. All right, let's do this. This is a working set, 220 pounds. Come on, baby. I'm gonna be shooting for 4 to 6 reps. And so that was 5 reps. Let's go. Okay, so we have the second to last exercise. We got the side delt raise. I do this on my pull days because on my push days, my delts are overworked. And I think side delts, isolating them, I want to grow them more. I do them a little later in the workout because I don't see them as important, but I want them to grow and they are fatigued on my push days. So on this machine, you're supposed to sit the other way around, but I like sitting like this because I like the back support. I also can do less weight this way, so it's another way of progressive overloading. And on this machine, I will be doing like 125. I've done most of my warm-up sets, and I'll be moving on to my working set in just a second. So we'll see how it goes. This is my final warm-up set, and then we will go to the working set. And you just got to remember on focus on keeping the lats down, keep the shoulders dropped, and just focus on isolating that side delt. All right, that was my last warm-up set, and we will go straight into the working set. All right, this is my first working set of the side delt raise, and we have 126 or like 123, 124, and we will be going for 6 reps. Let's see how it goes. That was 5 reps. Let's fucking go. All right. This is the last warm-up set to my frontal pull-down. It's a frontal pull-down because it's in the frontal plane. And so, yeah, we will be doing 1 set each side. This is the only exercise. I do 1 set per side. We will do this exercise, and then we will go on to some posing, and that will be the video. So let's get this last warm-up set in. I like to lean back. When you're doing a frontal pull down, make sure to drop your shoulder and get that full ROM. So I grab the side, I get the shoulder dropped, and I pull, and I will go about 35 pounds each side heavier. And you should focus on getting that lat dropped and getting that good warm up. And when you get a good warm up set in, it warms up the muscle. So that mind muscle connection and that connection with the muscle and the whole exercise will be better. So get a good working set, but get a good warm up sets too. We are going to move on to the working sets. See you guys then. All right, we have the one and only working set. Let's get strapped in, hoping for about, again, 5, 6, 7 reps. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Hit those lower lats. Come on, baby, build that big back. We got 5. Damn, that was a bad set. It's all good. I'll see you guys at posing. All right, so I don't really have a place where I have a mirror so I can pose at this gym and I can see my back with the camera. So we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna do a little posing and then that'll be the end of the video. So let's see how this goes. Damn, bro, it's so fucking hard to pose in skinny jeans. Dude, I'm rocking the black skinny jeans right now. These are not tough. All right. Do a couple back poses. See how it goes. All right, that's it for the video. Small guy Henry out. Love you guys. Make sure to turn in again. Have a good rest of your day, night, whatever. Love you guys. Small guy Henry out.